Smileys Plastering, providing award-winning plastering and rendering services for over 25 years. I will handle everything from a small repair to a whole commercial building inside and out. Get a free quote day or night and every job gets a Smileys touch. Give us a call on 0417 730 926 or visit the website smileysplastering.com.au.
This is exactly what I like to do when I unwind, Paul. It takes my mind off pretty much everything hockey, and it's, yeah, as you can see, it's pretty relaxing to come out here and, yeah, throw the line in, and it's pretty fun when there's fish out there, but at the moment there's not too much, but yeah, it's still relaxing. And
so would you say you're any good at this fishing?
Not at all. No, I know a little bit about it, but yeah, there's a few other guys. Eddie Ockenden from Tassie, he's right into it and knows all this stuff. But yeah, like I said, know a little bit about it, but no, not very good at it.
Well, Jake, it doesn't seem like that long ago that I was in your bedroom, I think, about 3 years ago, talking to you as you'd only just become a Kookaburra and now just gone past 100 games. So, want to give me a bit of a review?
It's come pretty quickly, to be honest. Yeah, I look back now and think 100 games is a pretty high achievement for myself, and really proud of what I've achieved. There's yet so much more for me to come, hopefully. But yeah, I think a highlight would have to be the 2014 World Cup and Commonwealth Games gold medals. They were something that, yeah, at the start of the year I wasn't quite sure whether or not they'd be a reality, but being able to do that and represent your country at a World Cup and a Commonwealth Games was something quite special, and I'll just keep grinding away each week and put my hand up hopefully for Rio selection in the next 2 months or so.
So how do you liken this fishing to goal scoring?
I love scoring goals better than catching fish, I can tell you that. And I think I'm a lot better at scoring goals than catching fish. So yeah, it's like I said, it's just something to come out here and relax. There's no one around. It's really relaxing. We get some of the younger boys, and yeah, like I said, Ed and a few of the other guys like to come out here and join us. So we have a bit of a fishing group that comes out here every so often, but yeah, it's nice to come sometimes on your own and reflect on the week, or reflect on how hard life, I guess, as an athlete is sometimes.
So Jake, there's this poster on the wall here, a lovely couple of images of you. What's the story behind it?
My two best mates, Jason Birch, got it for me for my 21st or 22nd birthday. Yeah, it was something that they put together for me, and it's got a little quote down the bottom, which is off an ice hockey program. I listened to it a few times, and then it struck me it's exactly the same for pretty much any sport. What it reads, so it's I wrote it down in my book, and I think I put it on social media when I saw it. For me, it's explaining how much the game means to those who play it at the top level. As much as it's fun, it's a big sacrifice we put through ourselves and our families through. And I guess the last line on it, hockey may in fact be just a game, but it's also who they are, which, yeah, I'm a hockey player and that's who I'm known by, and I absolutely love it, and it means the world to me to be an Australian Kookaburra, and I wouldn't do anything else in the world.
As a for instance, what would you do if it happened to you tomorrow? Where would you go? What would you do?
It's a good question. A lot of people ask me what I would do, and the honest answer is I don't know. I've put everything I know into what I'm doing now, and yeah, I don't really have a fallback plan as of yet. It's something that definitely needs to be looked into. I did a bit of a carpentry apprenticeship through school, and I really enjoyed that. Unfortunately we don't have the luxury of getting paid the big bucks to be able to just rock up to training for here and there. It's quite hard to get by financially, not like the other sports, and I guess that every time we're at the hockey grounds, we're doing it out of pure love and out of pure passion rather than for the big bucks.
Mate, I noticed you've got a rather big cheque down there on the floor. Are you telling me you're hard up?
25,000 rupee I wish it was dollars. It equals about, I think it's about $500 when we play in India. They have some ridiculous awards that they give out after games, and that one just happened to be the goal of the match. So yeah, we'll take any cash we can.
All right, Jake Whetton, it is quick question time. Are you
Beautiful.
ready to go?
Ready.
Favourite colour?
Red.
Favourite type of music?
Techno house.
Favourite dog?
Lizzie. She's my favourite.
Favourite TV show?
The Simpsons.
Favourite food?
Curried sausages and mashed potato.
Ooh. Biggest disappointment in life?
Biggest disappointment in life? Probably not being selected in the under 15 Queensland team when I was 14 or so. That sucked.
Who would you consider to be your role model?
Probably Jamie Dwyer. Yeah, he has been pretty much my whole life.
Which place in the world would you like to go, or is your favourite place?
2, Barcelona in Spain. I've been there and it was an amazing place, and recently been to Hawaii and would go back there in an instant.
Well, mate, we're going to ask you what was your favourite video game, and I've heard a lot about this video room of yours, so you want to talk us through it?
Yeah, it was one thing I said to Sam when we bought the house was that I'd like to have a theatre room, and it ended up being much of a video game room as a theatre room. So yeah, when Sam's home, it's the Foxtel and movie room, and when I'm on my own, it becomes the Xbox, PlayStation, Wii. What else do I have in here? Game room. So it's also another way to get away from hockey as well. It might sound funny, but I sit in here and play on my own most of the time and forget all things hockey. So it's good fun, and 100-inch screen, you can see pretty much anyone coming at you. So it's it's good fun.
Mate, do you see this as a bit of a training aid? Does it build your reaction time?
I guess so. Yeah, it can do. It's you gotta be pretty good at these games when they're on. Yeah, obviously when they're on a harder level, and
I guess one good thing is you can't get injured doing this. Is that right?
You certainly can't with your feet up, and I'm sure some gamers might get injured somehow playing, but I would just do it for the fun of it, and if I lose, I lose, and if I win, I win. It's a lot different to hockey. If I lose at hockey, then someone knows about it.
Well, Jake, it's been a pleasure catching up with you. Unfortunately, I've not met your better half, but I noticed on the wall that you've got a bit of a note to remember something.
We certainly do. We're getting married in November the 11th in Byron Bay, so very much looking forward to marrying Sam, and everything's going well. The reservations have been sent out, and she's done all that, picked the venue and all that.
So where did you meet Sam?
I met her in Brisbane. Ashley Hennigan, who one of my best mates, moved down from Rockhampton, and I'd known him since I was 11, 12 years old, playing schoolboy hockey with him, and he moved in with Samantha and another girl, went over there for a couple of quieties after a game we'd played against each other, and she was there and didn't notice me or our other mates there that night.
Now, she's from the other side of the ditch, so when it comes to All Blacks and Kiwis and...
We don't get along for that 2 hours of anything except hockey when it's Australia and New Zealand, so it's a pretty fierce rivalry. Her stepbrother's brother is actually Greg Eastwood, who plays rugby league for the Bulldogs and for the Kiwis, so yeah, they have a pretty big backing of Kiwi supporters for Greg, and she's one of them. So it's when the Kangaroos play the Kiwis in the rugby league, she sits out here and I go sit in the theatre room because it's yelling at the top of our voices at each other. So it's pretty funny.
Well, mate, congratulations, and
Thanks,
I'm glad
Paul.
to see that you're doing something to boost trans-Tasman relationships.
Thanks, mate.